Today our topic is rotation and revolution of the earth. Our objective is that at the end of lesson a student will be able to understand earth's movements and their impact on earth. Learn more and more vocabulary. As recap of the lesson, we discussed before that earth is technically an oblate spheroid on north and south pole. According to our topic, the movements of earth, there are two types of movements: rotation and revolution. Rotation of the earth. The earth moves around the sun. It also spins. That is called rotation. Rotation is the act of spinning. The diagram shows that how earth rotates around its axis. The dotted line between the north pole and south pole is the green line, is an imaginary line that an object spins around. Every day, Earth completes one rotation. One rotation takes 24 hours. We divide each hour into 60 minutes. Every minute has 60 seconds. In this picture, you can see that only one side of the earth faces sunlight. So there will be day. And the other side of the earth doesn't receive sunlight. So there will be night. Dear student, think critically. What happens if the earth stops rotating around its axis? The second movement of the earth is revolution of the earth. The earth revolves around the sun and on its path, that is called its orbit. Revolution is when one object travels around another. The path a revolving object takes is its orbit. And Earth's orbit is shaped like flattened circle. Earth's orbit around the sun takes 365 and 1 by 4 days, or 1 year. 1 by 4 days from each year are added together to make 1 day, and that extra day is added to the February after 4 years. So February is 29 days after 4 years. Earth's axis is another straight up and down. It is tilted at an angle of 23.5 degree. The tilted point is the same direction throughout Earth's orbit. According to this, the Earth is divided into two hemispheres, the northern and southern hemisphere. Earth has seasons because its axis is tilted. Earth rotates on its axis as its orbit the sun, but the axis always points in the same direction. Summer and winter solstice. Solstice means longer day and shorter night, or longer night, shorter day. In the month of December, summer south of the equator, winter north of the equator, the sun shines directly on the southern hemisphere and indirectly on the northern hemisphere. So there will be winter solstice, longer day, shorter night. In the month of March, as Earth revolves and ridge, fall south of the equator, spring north of the equator. The sun shines equally on the southern and northern hemisphere. So both the hemisphere receives equal sunlight. So there will be equal day and equal night. So that is called spring equinox. As the earth revolves and reaches in the month of June, winter south of the equator, summer north of the equator. The sun shines directly on the northern hemisphere, but indirectly on the southern hemisphere. So there will be summer solstice. Longer day and shorter night will be experienced in the northern hemisphere, and in the southern hemisphere is opposite. As the earth revolves and reach in the month of December, spring south of the equator, fall north of the equator, the sun shines equally on both hemispheres, southern and northern hemisphere. So there will be autumn equinox. Take the help of the textbook, page number 18 and 19, with their figure.